What's going on, y'all? Coach New back in the building with another one. As usual, you already know, man. It's gonna be jam packed, man, full of jewels, bro. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews. This one's just a short one, man, and it's about a guy who's arguing with a woman, and I talk a lot about men who argue with women, bro. And it happens to us sometimes, but it's like once you come to a certain like maturity level, you just don't do stuff like that, man. It's a waste of time. We don't argue. One, we don't argue with women because we know like 99.9% of the time we're not gonna win an argument anyway. That's what I'm saying, one of the main reasons. And two, it takes too much energy to argue with a woman, bro. And three, why you even arguing with a woman for, man? You ain't got nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? Waste your time and energy like that to argue, man. It's crazy. Anyway, man, let's check out the video, man. This guy was arguing with a woman. She ran him over because of that, man. So here we go.
Just into our newsroom this morning, a man is fighting for his life after police say he was run over by a woman that he was arguing with. This happened just around 4:15 this morning on Drive. Police say during the fight, the man in his 40s jumped on top of the woman's car, and at some point the man got off the car. That's when police say he was hit. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police detained the woman as they continue investigating at the scene.
So this dude arguing with a woman, you know what I'm saying? Jumped on her car, got hit. Now you're in critical condition because you want to go back and forth with a female about something, bro. Is that really how you want to spend the rest of that day in a hospital? You just messed your whole month up, bro. If you in critical, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna run it back to hear exactly what she said, but is that really worth it, man? You know what I'm saying? Arguing, wasting your energy. And then, like I say in all my videos, man, it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, what a female does. It shouldn't get under your skin that much to the point where you feel like you need to go back and forth with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the emotion thing again, or how you're feeling. It matters. At the same time, you got to be able to control those feelings, man, and those emotions, man, because that's what matters the most is how you control how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because a feeling, it's just that, bro. It's a feeling. It's gonna come and go, man. Logic is what we act off. Is what we operate out of as a man, bro. For the most part, most of us, and you know what I'm saying. Most women act off of how they feel. Their whole life is based off of how they feel, man. And that's why, you know, like for the most part, a man is the leader, head of the household, you know, the protector, stuff like that, provide provision, and most of the time people come to you for the advice and, just life lessons and stuff that they need help with, man, because they know you're thinking logical, bro. And I'm not saying people don't go to women for stuff because they're nurturers, and we do need them. They're very important, and but we serve different roles, bro. And once you get into that role or that, going back and forth, acting, arguing with a female, we all know that's something that you shouldn't do as a grown man, especially if you're working on yourself, building yourself. Have emotion, man. That's something that we're not gonna do that, man. It doesn't help anything to argue, to get out of your character, to make an irrational decision off of an argument that, might put you in a place that you didn't want to be. Even worse, being ending up unalive, man, off of arguing with a female You know, worse than that, all y'all end up unalive, bro. I do all the crazy stories all the time. You see examples of that all the time, so you never know how a situation's gonna go when you arguing with a woman because you in your feelings at that point. So if you get in your feelings and you be arguing, who knows how you gonna react because you don't have control of your emotions. So I mean, it's just best to keep them under control, man. I'm gonna run this back because I want to see,
Just into our newsroom this morning, a man is fighting for his life after police say he was run over by a woman that he was arguing with.
fighting for his life from arguing with a woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Could have been doing a number of things, man. This is the last thing that you want to do is be fighting for your life because you was arguing with a woman, bro.
This happened just around 4:15 this morning on Drive. Police say during the fight, the man in his 40s jumped on top of the woman's car.
Okay, you in your 40s, you know what I'm saying? Usually, I know people in their 40s argue sometimes, with a woman or something, but for the most part, most dudes in their 40s who got stuff going on, or they already know what their focus is, and how they make majority of their money and stuff, got a career or whatever. That's not on your mind, man. You're not worried about arguing with no female, especially to the point where you have to jump on her car, man, because that means you really like you are not controlling your emotions, how you feel at all at that point. You kind of blacking out, man. And like I always say, it's important to always be in your right mind, man. Especially for situations like this. Like we don't know if drugs and alcohol was involved or something. Usually, 4 a.m. Man, maybe coming back from the club or maybe just getting fucked up or something. And one thing led to another night arguing with the broad. We don't know. But what we do know for sure is that the argument was so deep that you would jump on her car, man. And I don't know why you would do that because that's a car, bro. And she exercised that motherfucking vehicle. And now you fighting for your life, bro. So at the end of the day, that one wasn't worth it.
At some point, the man got off the car. That's when police say he was hit. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police detained the woman as they continue investigating at the scene.
So the woman end up going in, getting booked. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. She waited for him to fall off the car, then still hit him anyway. So we all know women be in their feelings, man. So this dude ended up getting hit, being in his feelings, which that's not cool, bro. Because yes, it's cool to have feelings, but it's not cool to be in them though, because there's nothing in there, obviously, but heartache and pain and more problems being in your feelings, man, instead of controlling them. It. Yeah, we're supposed to have them, and we're supposed to exercise them in a healthy way so that we don't make irrational decisions like that to the point where we jumping on cars, falling off cars, getting hit. Now we end up fighting for our lives, man. And then it would have even kept the woman from even getting booked if you wouldn't have jumped on the car and got hit. I'm not saying that we don't know whose fault it was or whatever, but most of the times when people argue and what I'm saying, it's just not a good thing anyway because it is just too draining. It takes too much energy, man. Like I've been saying, and especially for men though, like you feel drained after you end up arguing with a female physically, mentally, and spiritually. I gotta say that on every video, bro. Being spiritually aware, you know what I'm saying, of your whole, keeping everything in alignment, bro. That's not in alignment with yourself. It's getting out of character. You know what I'm saying? So just being aware, man, and using this as an example, like all the other videos, bro, of what not to do. And I know it's easy to go back and forth with a female, man. I know it's easy to argue with them sometimes. I know that, you know, some females like to argue. Not all of them. We're not talking about all females. We're really just talking about these situations and how to avoid them. You know what I'm saying? If and when they do arise. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do some critical thinking. You have to be logical, man, and rational enough not to go back and forth with the female like that, man. So nothing like this happens to you. And you save the female time and energy too, because in this particular situation, she got booked. So, all of that could have been avoided, man. Came back later, talked to her. If she gonna argue with you like that, you know she's gonna talk to you. So just walk away and come back, and so you don't end up fighting for your life, bro. You could just talk to her another time. You know what I'm saying? When people calm down. And that's really the best way to do it. So it's Coach Nuke, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're feeling this kind of content. Dropping these jewels on y'all, man. Examples, how to act, you know what I'm saying, or think, and not to get into these kind of situations, man. Arguing with a female, domestic abuse, you know what I'm saying, domestic violence. It's not worth it at the end of the day, man. So your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews, and I do appreciate it, like I said, man. And you already know. Until next time, I'm out.